Easter if you're watching this on TinglyTube, and Happy Easter if you're watching this on YouTube. It's, of course, me, Jacob15 ASMR, or JJ15 ASMR, just depends on whatever you want to call me, my old name or my new name. But in this special video for Easter, I am going to be coloring some Easter eggs for your relaxation, and let me make sure that my Easter, or my bunny ears, I'm filming in a different area than I did last time. Last time I filmed over there against our mantle, and this time I'm filming against our closet. Usually this is where Pebble's crate, and as we like to call it, her bedroom, because she's got a crate here and her little dog bed over here. The funny thing is she doesn't actually use her dog bed. MM15 got her one of those raised dog beds, if you've ever seen those, and she doesn't actually sleep in it. We just use it instead to just throw her toys on it, and she just kind of uses it as like a toy platform, I guess, to get her toys. But that is where I am filming instead of over there, so it's much more of a tighter, cramped space over here than it is over here, because when I'm filming over there, I can kind of space things out more, but I can't really over here. But hopefully it still looks good. Of course, you can kind of see these. MM15 thought those would be fun to put up, but I kind of didn't want to have to deal with moving them to adjust them to the frame of the camera. But enough of that. Most likely you're just here for the sounds and to sleep, so that is the most important thing, you and your sleep. So, as said, we are going to be coloring some Easter eggs, or dyeing them. And I have 6 eggs, as I did last time. I was going to do 8, because MM15 thought 8 would be good. It's a nice even number, but I wanted to do 6 because it was easy to take part of the egg carton that they were in, because I like having it instead of using like the flimsy cardboard, like the package you'd get for those Easter egg coloring kits. I like the foam off of the egg carton. It's just a lot easier for me. It's more rigid and more durable, but it's not as good for MM15, because if she goes to grab the eggs without looking, she's not going to have a good hold on them, because there's going to be no bottom on one side. But whatever, it is for your relaxation that I had to do it this way. And while boiling them, like 1, 2, 3, like cracked, 3 of them cracked. But it seems that always happens when you boil eggs, so yeah, they should be fine still for coloring them. But this time, instead of doing them in mason jars with food coloring the DIY or old-fashioned way, I am going to instead be doing them using these, which I got in a kit from Five Below, including the ears as well. And these come with the tablets that you normally get in an Easter egg coloring kit. I've got the apple cider vinegar. Usually you are told to use white vinegar or distilled white vinegar. We don't have that. We did, but it's all gone because MM15 usually uses that in cooking. I don't know, we just had apple cider vinegar. This is the same vinegar from last year too, so it's so good though, because it's Best Buy October, so there's not much left in it anyway, so yeah. And then I've also got these as well from Five Below, these Funny Bunny egg dippers, because last time I used tongs, and normally you'll get these in a kit like I did, but these, I just don't like them. I don't think they're as rigid, not rigid, but as, you know, safe for the eggs, because, you know, then you gotta kind of turn it on the side to get the egg off, if that makes sense, if you've ever colored Easter eggs before. But these are more like tongs, and they're more easier. And then I also have this magic crayon, which I think premise of this, or the purpose of this, not sure if premise was the right word to use in that context, but the purpose of this is to write on the egg, and then the magic part is you won't see it on the egg because it's wax and it's, white, clear. And once you are done dyeing the egg and you take it out, you will see what you've written on the egg appear, because I guess the wax won't get covered up by the dye, so I don't know, let me adjust my ears, but we are going to get started. So I have about half a cup of water in each of these, and the next step is to take 2 teaspoons of the apple cider vinegar and put those in each of these. There are 5. We have 6 eggs, so that means that we'll have to leave one and, do it after we do the 5 of them. So, yeah, that's how I think it happened last time, too. I had 1 extra egg that I had to wait and then do that as well. So, we will add our 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Now, you may wonder, like I did, why is white vinegar preferred, and is there any disadvantage of not using it? The only thing is that the color just might come out a bit more deeper, or more kind of, in my opinion, vibrant, because it came out quite vibrant last year. So, let's hope we have enough. If we don't have enough, then that's fine. The only difference is that the eggs will just come out a little bit more pastel, according to the friendly people over at Google that sit tirelessly in cubicles and respond to all of our questions. The bottle might look a little bit, I guess disgusting. Oh, some dripped. But that's just dried apple cider vinegar, because we don't use it much, really. I don't know why we have it, but we do. We just don't use it much. Okay, I don't know if I did too. I wasn't paying attention. Measuring it out is just doesn't work very well. Okay, so we should have that's apple cider vinegar. And we will now take our tablets, open them up, and put them in each of the I think they call them Dunkin' Color cups, because that's what they call this kit, Dunkin' Color. And I can't really tell which color. They kind of look quite similar. 3 of them look quite similar, like a darkish purple. Or actually 2 of them. This one's kind of like a darkish green. But I guess we will just put them in and see what the color turns out to be. Kind of like a surprise in a way. By the way, sorry if my voice sounded a bit weird in the first part, because I just cut the video so I could drink some wonderful Meyer natural spring water that they probably just filled up behind the store. My voice has been a little bit dry because it actually took me about 2 hours to set up the equipment for my video, for this video, so I hadn't drank anything during that time, so my voice, I didn't realize it gotten quite dry and parched. And we'll have to let that dissolve. One fell, I'll have to grab that. I think that was blue. So I guess the purple. sun with my hair. It's starting to get kind of long again, and I don't like it going in my eyes, so I'm gonna use this maybe to kind of stir it all up, because we gotta wait for them to dissolve. Which I'm probably ending up mixing some of the colors together. So obviously I haven't made a video in a long while, and that is because I just took my usual hiatus that I normally do. If you haven't noticed, I usually don't post like that much as I used to, which is kind of crazy because back in my heyday of like 2017 to 2018, I was posting like quite a lot, maybe like 6 or 7. Like in 2017, I posted a lot, in the beginning and middle of the year, and then kind of towards the end of the year, kind of slowed down to maybe 3 or 5 videos a month, but I'm not sure what I can really attribute that to. It's just that the setup of videos takes a lot of time, so does editing, so I don't know if maybe I've kind of gotten just a little bit tired of having to do that constantly, but I do enjoy making a couple of videos every month, but that doesn't always turn out to be true. My last video that I was supposed to make was putting together a Lego SpongeBob, or technically knockoff Lego SpongeBob Lego set, which I already said Lego, but it's technically knockoff, called Snap and Switch, that is actually Five Below as well, but the funny thing is I ordered it on eBay, because I had went on Five Below's website and it had showed as not in stock, and so I went to eBay and found a bundle of both the pineapple, SpongeBob's pineapple, and the Krusty Krab, because they make a version of his SpongeBob's pineapple as well as the Krusty Krab, and I found a couple of bundles for around like $35 to $40, and I bought one for $37, and about 45 minutes after I ordered it, I checked on Five Below again, because I had went to close the tab and I clicked on it instead of clicking the X on accident, and it had reloaded, and they were back in stock. So that's my fault, I guess, for not waiting, because that's what MM15 said. I should have waited instead of wasting more of my money than I had to. But I made the video and it came out to about 2 hours, but I'm not sure how well it turned out, because for some reason a lot of the snaps were just really, really, really loud for some reason, like they were electrical, like someone got electrocuted, like a arc, like the sound of an electrical arc, so they're quite loud. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload that. I put them together and I have a photo of it, which I guess I can show right here of how they turned out to be. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll post it. Not every video idea turns out to be a good one, or turns out good in the end, so, I guess that's just kind of a normal thing. Okay, so it seems that these are dissolved and we can put our eggs in. So you can't really see the eggs because the lens that I have, it's not a wide angle lens. I don't know, because the cameras that I bought, the 2 Canons that I have, this is my T7, and then I also have a T6 as well, which is the first camera, or the first DSLR that I ever had. I just used the kit lens that come with it, because when you buy them, they come with a 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens, but I've never bothered to actually look into other lenses, but I don't know, maybe I will, because a wide angle might work. So we will put this actually looks kind of green. And this one looks kind of, let me see if I can, this one looks kind of purplish. These both look quite blue, so let me write on here. Let me, because I'm trying to think of what to put on here. Maybe I can do like T, because that'll stand for tingly tube, so let's see how that turns out. My opinion, it's kind of lame that I just put 2 letters on there, but okay, that's probably gonna come out blue. It looks quite blue, but I don't really know what to write. You can't see what you write. You just have to hope that you're, spelling and doing everything right. So for our yellow one, maybe because my channel colors are red and yellow, so maybe yellow would also work for putting my name. And this one has I guess maybe you could call it hairline fracture, I'm not sure, but yeah, hairline fracture would describe that quite well. So let me put J 15. You can kind of see where you're writing because, you can see where the wax, is like chipping off in a way. Kind of like when you write with a crayon, you'll get those little pieces of wax that'll come off. Oh, I made that one green. I wasn't paying attention again and I kind of messed it up. I got a little bit of dye on my hands, but that is fine. So we've got 2 more eggs to do, so this might be kind of purple, this could be purple, I don't know. So, not sure what we can write on this one, but maybe because we'll be putting this yellow, maybe instead of writing something, we can draw a sun on it, so, yeah. So, let me do a circle. I could have probably drew SpongeBob too, I was thinking, but that might be a little bit too intricate, and I can't really see where I'm coloring that well. I can just see where the wax is like flaking off. Is that right? So that should look like a good sun. So obviously you can't see it at all, I think, so you have to wait till they come out. So there we go. So like I said, we'll leave these in for about 5 minutes. That's what I did last year when I used food coloring, and to be honest, I quite liked the food coloring, how they turned out, so maybe next year if I do egg coloring again, because I don't know if I'll do egg coloring again, because I'm sure it might get kind of old for you guys to constantly just see me dye eggs almost every year, because I've done that for 2017, 2018, but 2018, that was a live stream with MM15, that was a awesome live stream, quite a wild one then, but I don't know, I'll have to think about what I'll do next year. Another thing is, my holiday themed videos don't do the best usually. My one for Valentine's Day kinda did, but my Halloween and Easter one, they don't quite do as well, because I guess, obviously I have an international audience. I mean, if you make YouTube videos or really are on any kind of social media platform, you're going to have an international audience, no matter really whatever language you speak, or where you are, what your content's about, you're most likely going to have an international audience, so Easter I don't think is celebrated everywhere. I'm sure it's probably celebrated in Canada, and obviously in the US, and I'm sure it's probably celebrated in other places as well, and it's gotta be, so for this one we'll do blue, so I'm trying to think what can I do for blue. I don't know, maybe I could draw like a dog, because blue and Blue's Clues, but this might kind of come out, because both look blue, but this one might be purple, because this one looks quite blue as well. So maybe see if I can draw a dog in a way, so maybe I can do like a head and an ears And I'm drawing it on an angle, I just realized, so it's gonna look like it's pooping. So hopefully that looks like a dog. So, do dogs have whiskers? They kind of do, but they don't really, I don't think they don't really show as much or protrude out as much as a cat's. So, yeah, this one looks quite blue too, but this is more of a darker blue, so if it's darker, it could be purple. I don't know. So, we have one egg left, which I'll have to wait to do once one of these cups becomes available for another one, because I don't really think you can fit two. So we are going to wait 5 minutes, and we'll come back and see how the eggs turned out, and we will then also put in our loner egg as well. So I will see you in 5 minutes, or technically about just like half a second, because the magic of editing is going to come into play here. So see you in a second. It has been 5 minutes and I am back, rocking the bunny ears this time again. And let's check on the progress of our Easter eggs. I'm going to take the one loner and just put that right over here, just so we don't kind of drip any color on it. And I'm going to move my water because it's kind of making noise when I kind of shake the bench, because I'm sitting on a bench because it's the easiest way to kind of sit, because usually I have my desk chair when I kind of film at the table, but sometimes the bench is easier. Okay, this one, I think I liked the food-colored ones better, because, you know, yeah, I think the food-colored ones were a lot better, but you can see my design. Yeah, you can see my design, kind of, the sun. Yeah, honestly, I liked the food-colored ones better, because with the tablets, because the way they dissolve, it's like sometimes I don't know, just because there's like spots on egg where I don't think the dye dissolved all the way, and it kind of made like orange speckles, kind of. But the food coloring, it was, you know, liquid, so it was all even coated on the egg. So let's now take this one out, and okay, this one's looking respectable. A pink egg. So let's put that one there. So we have our yellow and our pink. I mean, they did come out nice, but I don't know, the food colored one seems like they came out a little bit better in my opinion. And now we have our green one, which, okay, oops. Because they kind of look like jawbreakers, because, you know, they have the little specks of dye on them, so, but, okay, it's not going to work, because I'm trying to grab it from not grabbing it the right way, but I can see JJ15 on there, on one of the sides. It's over here, on this side, and I can't, okay, I'll have to wait for that to dry to show it, but you can, okay, the top heavy, they want to fall over, but I can see the 1 and the 5, so the wax or magic crayon did work. So let's check this one. Okay, oh, my dog came out. Ooh, my dog. Okay, doesn't look like a dog really, but kind of putting them in the wrong way up, but this is what the dog one looks like. And then it's also got like a hint is going to be atrocious, so just be warned, my handwriting isn't good anyway, so let's do this. Well, it's not going to be red, it's going to be pink, but whatever. There we go. And I also had the kind of weird idea while I was waiting the 5 minutes for these ones to be done. But I got the food coloring that I used last time. We don't use food coloring either very often, if ever, just like we don't really ever use apple cider vinegar, so it's the same food coloring from last time and almost the same amount. But let me try putting in, like, I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see how that comes out. Because maybe it'll come out kind of more vibrant that way. More red. So we are going to leave this one to sit for another 5 minutes, and we will be back to check on it. Okay, so we are back after another 5 minutes, and we are now ready to take out our one pink, or should be hopefully very red. Okay, yeah, this came out a lot. It's still pink, but it came out a lot. Kind of more darkish pink this time. Okay, let me try and get it right side up. So, sorry, I can't really show it to you because I don't want to risk dropping it, but it's hard boiled, so it shouldn't break, but hopefully you can see it good here. But you can see it. It says Jacob. If there are any Jacobs watching this video, then there, we can share that egg. Would have been a good idea to actually put your guys' name on the eggs, because I did that for 2017 as well as for 2018 as well. In the live stream I talked about with MM15, but I decided to just do them normally, but it would have been a good idea to put your guys' name on them. But maybe next year if I decide to do coloring again. But our eggs are all done, and I do think they came out well, but the food colored ones definitely come out a lot darker. So these should all be pretty dry, but this one I don't think has, yeah, it has nothing on it. And then this one has our sun on it, if you can see that. And then the crack, as you can see, but I think all the extra color came from me mixing and like cross-contaminating the wand or the dippers. This one says JJ15. And then this has DT on it. I have to hold it at a very weird angle. And this one is our dog. That looks like a dog. Hopefully it does. It could pass for a cat too, but whatever you want to interpret it as, it's up to you. And then my Jacob egg. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you will have a great and relaxed Easter if you celebrate it, or if you don't, then I hope that you have a great relaxed day or night depending on where you are. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm not sure if this went a lot faster. It seems like this went a little bit faster than it did last year's, but I don't know. I'll find out once I edit this video. So be sure to give this video a like. If you are watching it on TinglyTube, then be sure to favorite as well if you really like this video, but if you don't really like it, then don't favorite it, because you wouldn't want to clog up your favorites list with videos that you don't really like. So yeah, and be sure to hit the subscribe button. I recently hit 4K subscribers on YouTube, so thank you everybody who subscribed. And I think I'm almost at 200 subscribers on TinklyTube, but because there are less people on TinklyTube, 200 I'd say is probably about a good comparison to the 4K that I have on YouTube. So if you haven't joined TinklyTube already, then what are you waiting for? Be sure to join TinklyTube. Down below there will be a link, but if you're already on TinklyTube, then you don't have to do anything at all. Lucky for you. And last but not least, leave a comment if you would like. I would appreciate hearing your thoughts on this video. If you have any thoughts on what I could do better next time, or just let me know which egg color you thought came out the best. And maybe even leave me some suggestions for what you think I should do next year